Yeah, you can see it.
Where do you see it?
So did I sent you the channel, right?
Yeah.
So you should see his test lab webinar.
Oh, there it is now.
Yep. So that's just the public, yeah. So you could just, yeah, you could link to the channel and it'll have that live view.
That, I think that is the way, because then the nice thing about that is we don't have to worry about getting out a special link. We don't have to worry about changing the Z link all the time. We can
No.
link to the channel. And then again, people will see that we have old videos from previous ones.
Yeah. And I think that's actually, yeah, I think that's a good point because then you can almost cross promote right there.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. You know, oh, let me open that back up again because I want to do that. So that's still live. Okay, test.
Yeah, because then you click on it.
I muted it, hopefully, because now we won't get double stuff.
You will notice that it lags about
5 or
10
8
to 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've noticed that before too.
Oh, great. And then there's a live chat right there.
I'm looking to see. Okay.
And you'll notice everything's in reverse.
What do you mean in reverse?
If you look at it on YouTube.
Oh, mirrored?
Yeah, the mirroring's not there.
It looks the same for me.
Oh, does it? Okay, maybe you don't. I think I might have my image. Maybe I don't have it mirrored.
It looks exactly the same for me.
Oh. Yeah, no, yours does. Yeah, yours does, but mine does not. Okay, interesting.
That is weird because yours looks the same. Yours is not mirrored. Let's see. The YouTube and the Zoom look exactly the same for me, for you.
Okay.
But maybe on your screen, yeah, it's not mirrored. That's possible.
Right. On my screen, you look the same on both.
Yeah.
But I look different on both.
Interesting. I have to mirror mine because I have the sign.
Oh, yes.
And if I don't mirror it, then the words are backwards.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Let's see what, yeah. Maybe I don't have mine mirrored.
Yeah, it's in the Zoom settings, but anyway, okay. So they could chat. The problem will be
someone monitoring it.
Exactly. And so we can do top chat. That's actually, excuse me, they have an interesting thing where top chat like pulls out potential spam. I don't know how good it is, but yeah, we would have to have somebody that's monitoring this and putting questions from the YouTube chat into the Zoom Q&A, because we've been using Q&A for the seminars.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, where am I in this video? Okay, there. I was like, yeah. I guess I can be behind. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. Because I paused it for a while.
Oh, I did too, actually.
And then now I'm like 9 seconds behind.
But yeah, if we had somebody could go in here, somebody could select this, come in here, go into the Q&A. As a host or a co-host, I can't do Q&A. That stinks. It's kind of a weird
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh, as a host, you can.
You can post in the Q&A? Try to add a question in the Q&A.
Oh, yeah, I don't see anything.
There's nowhere to add it. So make me a participant.
All right.
Maybe. Let's see what that does.
Change role to attendee.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bump you down and then back up. Oh, can you do it as a panelist?
No.
Okay. So
But
pretty
I
much.
was able to, I was fast enough that I was able to pop it open and start to type in a question before it switched me back. So yes, as an attendee,
They can. Okay.
and I can do a Q&A. So what we would do then is somebody that's not a panelist, somebody that's an
Oh,
attendee, wait,
yes. Yeah.
yeah, somebody that's an attendee is watching the YouTube chat. If there's a question that goes into the YouTube chat, they are going into the Q&A, copying, pasting the name and the question into the Q&A for us to see as panelists.
Yeah.
That's how that has to work.
Or you just ignore the YouTubers.
Or we ignore the YouTubers. So the reason we're doing this, I don't know, I can't remember if I told you this or not, but we did a survey and it was like 12.5% of our people that responded.
Yeah.
And we sent it out to everybody that attended any of the seminars last year in 2020.
Yeah.
And 12.5% said, so we sent it out to 900 and some people. We had 900 and some unique emails or individual emails that registered. 140 of them, I think, responded to the survey, and 12.5% of that 140,
Yeah.
so 20 or so people said they wanted, we asked, would you prefer in-person webinar through Zoom or webinar on a different platform or
Yeah.
something else? And 12.5% said a webinar with a platform other than Zoom.
Okay.
And I think that's, again, some of the agencies, the national agencies that aren't allowing Zoom still,
Yeah.
other countries that might not allow Zoom or don't have a version of it that work in their country, or it's blocked in their country.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
that's the 12.5. That's the people we're trying to reach.
Maybe you can get it down to 5%.
Maybe exactly.
Yeah.
So I figure, I mean, YouTube is available everywhere, so everybody should be able to get at this. There's a lot of people that said they like the recordings on YouTube because they're in a different time zone. I mean, they're on the other side of the world.
Oh yeah.
And live at all, which is fine. I'm not trying to reach that group.
Right.
I'm already getting those groups with the recordings, but the live on YouTube is to get that 12.5%, give them at least another option. And I know a lot of state agencies, MnDOT, for example, they can't have Zoom on their state computers. So
Right.
they're logging in on their personal computers through Zoom to get in. So if I give them YouTube, then maybe they don't have to worry about that extra step. Okay.
So yeah. So you're gonna send in an email about promoting this account.
Yeah,
so they can do
I'll send an
webinars.
email to help@umn.edu for the safl stormwater page to get webinars enabled. It seems, and then once we get that, then if I can't get the streaming to work, you and I could compare settings to see if there's some other settings on the
Yeah.
safl stormwater or safl page, webinars page that's not on the stormwater page.
Right.
And then I can also, if I'm logged into this, I can create a meeting. I should be able to stream to YouTube and try to get it to go. And if I run into other hiccups, I can send in to help again to say, hey, what am I doing wrong here?
Yeah.
If it seems like all of the settings are correct. So I think we're good. That's what I wanted to work out is what does the chat look like? How do people actually access it? Can we access it from just the channel page and not have to have a specific link for each?
I like that.
Which is
Yeah.
insane. That's really nice. The lag, I'm not worried about the lag. The lag is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect, nobody's going to know about it anyway.
No.
Unless somebody's crazy enough to try to log into both at the same time.
It messes with your mind.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I think I had both on and I was answering your question that you would like.
I actually had to move the Zoom window down because I was seeing both videos at the same time, and it was
Oh, yeah.
So okay.
And actually this is hilarious because this ties in with another group.
Really?
That is actually like, I think it's like the Gilbert organization or something club, where they need an extension onto what they're doing. So it's
Really?
great. Yeah. So I was going to take this experience and go back to them.
Okay. You know, you can actually, again, if we have any problems, so you know where it says live on YouTube up in the left-hand corner, you can click there and click copy streaming link. So I can post that if somebody is stuck or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that could just go right on the
Could go somewhere.
that initial chat.
Yeah, I mean, we could put it in the chat if we wanted, or we could put it. I don't want to. If people are in Zoom, I don't want to push them to YouTube. But
that's true.
If I get an email from someone that's saying, "Hey, I can't get on YouTube or I can't get on Zoom," I could copy the streaming link directly. But I think we'll add a link to the channel. Okay, I'll send an email to help. I'll figure out if I can get that enabled. I can probably just set up my own test webinar and try it and see if I can connect to it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then if I have any problems, I'll let you know and we can see if
I'll be really sporadic next week.
That's fine.
So my babysitter had surgery. So
oh no. Is Thursday morning okay, or should I try to find somebody that can log in and record as a backup?
As long as all I have to do is record, I'll be fine.
Okay. I think that should be, yeah. That's all I'm expecting.
Yeah.
So.
And then I can log in probably with my Arnold account and or no, I'll probably,
I added you as a panelist.
Okay, that'll work.
So either way.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll just be running around with the little one. So
yeah, that's okay. I think we're good then.
I think so.
Thank you, sir. This has worked out rather smoothly, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least on this one, it took a day or two to get it initially set up.
Yeah.
To work on YouTube, but it seems like the Stormwater seminars maybe set up to do that, but not.
It seems like it, but not quite. There's some link missing.
I guess the sooner you can get the webinars enabled, the better, because if we do have to enable it on YouTube, it was a 24-hour process.
Okay.
Like, at least.
All right, I'll send them an email right now and I'll see. I don't know. They might not get back to me until Monday, but that's okay.
But hopefully that gives you enough time. So
yeah. And again, worst case scenario, if we can't get this through by Thursday, that's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't promised anything to anybody. I haven't put any links anywhere. Nobody knows. So
okay.
It's not like we have to. It'd be nice if we could, but if we can't, that's fine.
Yep.
Sounds good, sir.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend.
You too.
And we'll probably talk to you next week. Overall, I'll try not to bug you unless there's something I really can't do. But
that's fine.
I think we'll be fine.
I mean, if you're going to spend 12 hours on
I'm not going to spend no.
Okay, good.
No, I don't have 12 hours.
That's where that's where I get a little like, even like if you're going to spend 2 or 3 hours on something, maybe. Like if it's something I could do in 5 minutes or at least,
If I can't find something relatively quickly and I figure if I open this ticket with them and they enable webinars,
that might just work. Yeah.
And it might just work. And then actually I have an open ticket. They might just respond right away. If I say, I'm going to put in the ticket, A, I want to enable webinars, and B, I'm trying to get it so that I can stream live to YouTube so that it's in the ticket. So then I know if I get the webinars enabled and we're still not there, I have an open ticket. They can help me to get YouTube enabled too. So
I mean, what you can try after this just to see is if you can set up a meeting and stream that to YouTube.
Oh, I suppose you can stream meetings too, right?
Because that will tell you that you can stream to YouTube.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll try that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.